No. This is getting unhinged. Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome back to the orange generation of my Not So Berry challenge. It is more orange than this, I swear. It's just because the sun is setting, so the colours are kind of being leached out a little. We've moved to Hemford-on-Bagley, you guys. It's so exciting. I'm so excited. I took like probably 4 or 5 hours just to do the lot. The only thing that didn't make the transfer was her graduation photo. For some reason on this lot was just black. So it's in the household inventory, but we can't use it as an heirloom anymore, which is quite annoying, but it is what it is. So I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a tour. I know I'm doing this video, normally I would do medieval now, but I was so excited after this reno that I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to quickly give you a tour in build mode where you can actually see things a little bit better because it's not sunset. We've got, here's Honey standing out the front in her swimmers because we have a pool still. Very exciting. I know I'm excited. Wish I had a pool. I don't even have a yard. It's fine. So we come in here. We've got a burglar alarm because the patch has dropped where they gave us burglars. I think there's an option to deactivate burglars in your individual saves. I am going to deactivate them in medieval, so I have to remember to do that. But I figured in this, we'd just roll with it. So I haven't changed the likelihood of burglars, but I have put that object in. Obviously, we have a beautiful little picture of lilac here. So this is the kind of like central part of the ground floor, I guess. It's open plan with the dining room. We've got like a little, everyone's in their swimmers apparently. We've got dining room set up there with some more pictures, and the picture that Billy, was that Billy? That was Billy, right? Was that Robert? I actually don't remember. I think it might have been Robert. We've got more pictures here. This leads out to the yard. They don't have a communal study because this house that I downloaded was, I think strictly speaking, 3 bedrooms. I turned this into having a 4th bedroom, so this was all, this room and the next room were combined, but I didn't want to add another bedroom on top for a study. So we've just got the family computer here. This is the pink gen toddler room. They are still sharing for now. It's actually the same furniture. One of the things, I know I've said this before, I love when you move houses. One of the things I really enjoy is taking all of the things you've acquired over time, like the collectibles that you've picked up over the course of your gameplay, like this little thing or whatever, and taking them with you, and then having the house, like we've got the same postcard as we had before that we already found, that kind of stuff. So we have another back door here. So downstairs bathroom, Manuel's supervising the toddlers as they go potty. We have a separate toilet because I figured we need it when there's that many Sims. And in here, oh, strictly speaking, I did have another room here. It's just a gym. Like I said in the previous house, all of the gym equipment was actually in Honey's supervillain room, which is locked. I wanted to put this where the boys could get to it, particularly Manuel. He is a bit of a gym junkie. It's not actually in his traits. I don't even think he's active, but with his physique, that's not something one is achieving without effort. So he needs to lift bro if he wants to maintain that figure. So we have a cute little kitchen, bigger than the last. Oh, I meant to put in bar stools and I forgot. We are only, I think we've got like $2,000 in the bank at the moment. I might hold off on getting the bar stools until after we've been to work a couple times. So that's the ground floor. We'll head up the stairs. So we've got a landing here. This is a central bathroom for the top floor. I think all the bathrooms pretty much look the same. I've used the same walls and the same toilets and stuff, so they're all quite similar. Now this is Honey's room. Yeah, that's, oh, this picture didn't make it either. That's sad. That's one of the Love Struck Date reward pictures. I think that's the picture of her and Nico. The main photos that you take with photography did, but all of the like specialty photos that you get, like the graduation photo is a reward, that photo is a reward, none of those have made it. That's very, very disappointing. But anyway, that's fine. Now, like I said, I did give each of the boys a bedroom. So this is Nico's. They have a shared bathroom. It's one of those bathrooms with a door on either side, and they share because these rooms were huge, but there wasn't quite enough space for 2 bathrooms. And I figured we've got the central bathroom as well, and Honey's got her own bathroom. So there are 3 bathrooms on this floor, and 4 seem to be ridiculous. But this is Nico's room. That's the reward from the date we did in the last part. I thought I would give that to him. Again, like I said, shared bathroom. The boys can share. And this is Manuel's room, which I feel like has a bit more personality because he's a sim, like an EA sim that came with a pack. There was more objects for me to like draw on for his personality because his personality is quite set, whereas Nico, I think, is he gallery? I think he was a gallery sim or a townie that we chose to go on a date with. I actually can't remember. That's the interior tour. Then we have the exterior. So in the lounge room where the TV is, this door that comes out to this little kind of barbecue dining area. I don't know if the Sims will be able to path through this landscaping. By the way, I didn't do the landscaping. I don't know if I could find this lot. It was like... Did I save it to my library? I don't think I was that smart. Suburban ranch shell, horse ranch shell, small ranch shell. It was one of these. I don't remember. I've probably scrolled past it already. But I just went through. Because I want to have the option for horses. I wanted something with a barn, and because I wanted her criminal room to be in the barn, I wanted a barn. So that's why I went for this rather than for like cottage living farms, but I have added some cottage living stuff as well. Genuinely can't remember. It was like horse ranch shell. It had a name like that. I've renamed it, unfortunately. It did come with a pool. I've changed the roofing. This is our like cottage living area. We don't have any animals, but I figured she's moved to Henford. Some of this stuff will have been with the house when they bought it. I think they're gonna at least get chooks pretty early on. The horses and llamas and stuff, I might wait till the kids are a bit older. And this is the stable for the horses. There was room for, I think, 3. I downsized slightly. We may get 1, we may get 2. I'm not sure. It's what you'd expect. So it's a stable. And then we've got a few clutter items, not a huge amount, again, because I want to, like, we ran out of money and I kind of want them to grow into it. Down here is actually just a nectar making room. I added that myself because nectar, I want to say ferments. I don't know if that's the word they use in game. It becomes more aged more quickly in a basement than it does up on the surface, which I would assume is a climate control issue. So if Nico's going to be a master nectar maker, which is his new aspiration, we have a spot for him to do that. And then through here is Honey's very private personal space. So this is her new supervillain room. This wall paneling comes up under soundproofing, and I replaced the windows because in the original build they were these windows the whole way along. I replaced them with smaller equivalents, and then I've added custom content shutters because I figured she wants privacy. You know, she loves her family very much, but this is her villain room and she needs to be quiet and private and personal. We've got her villainy diploma here, which it remembered things like her acceptance letter from when she got into university, her course book, because she learned to be a villain. And again, that's the kind of thing you lock up if you don't want your family to know you're a villain. That was a career award. The $12,000 chair, if we ever desperately need money, I'm selling that. I put Thorn's little star that I stole in front of the chair because I think she'd like the idea of putting her feet on his star while she's checking up on what's going on in the world, the map of the sim world or whatever that's meant to be. In fact, I'm going to do this now before I unpause. We're going to lock this for everyone but Honey, and I'm going to lock this for, again, everyone but Honey. So I'm thinking horses, farm animals, nectar making underneath, and then this we're going to turn into the garden because obviously whichever child ends up being pink gen is going to be super into gardening. So I want to have Nico start farming so that they grow up in an environment with farming. Oh, the other thing I forgot to show you, the lot traits I gave. One of these might seem counterintuitive. The challenge we had on the previous lot, the requires maintenance or whatever it is, the whole idea of moving when the sim becomes an adult in the rules is you're moving away from the requires maintenance trait. But I actually didn't mind the gameplay that came with it. This maintenance troubles, having things go wrong occasionally, you know, something sprung a leak, the pool needs cleaning. I actually like the gameplay, so I'm just going to keep that set to being on. And I also added foxes. I'm also going to add prairie grass. If we're going to have nectar making and horses, we want to have prairie grass. This I gave us with an eye to pink gen because they'll be a writer. I put this one on here specifically because right now we need to level our charisma. I think that's the last outstanding thing we need to do to complete orange. So that's why that's there. And yeah, that's kind of where everything's at. If you saw my community post, I've given Lilac science babies. I actually did it via Cass because I wanted to make them toddlers, because that way I thought we could have toddlers for these two to grow up with. So it is a boy and a girl. They're very, very cute. You're working from home. I actually want you to quit your job. So it is currently Monday night. He does work tomorrow, so I will have him quit. I'm going to have her take the day off. We're going to have the two of them go visit Lavender with the twins. We'll take the twins to introduce to the other twins, and then we'll help ourselves to Lavender's garden because she's got a lot of veggies, because that'll give us like a wide variety of stuff. And then we can stock up with whatever we need from like the village for Henford. All right, my dude. So where are you guys? You do need to go to bed, but I'm going to have you play and then go to bed. Who keeps picking up this toddler? Leave them alone. I want to get a dishwasher as well. I haven't got them a dishwasher yet. Rosario can talk. Work, buddy. Can we take a vacation day? She's not going to like it because she is a workaholic. Hang on, how many leave days have we got? He's got 2 leave days. So if I just have him take leave for 2 days, get paid for those 2 days, and then quit, that's more cost effective. I'll just wait for the pop-up. I think he gets a pop-up. I love that he's just, it's fine. Oh, her soul is finding purpose. How did we do that? Is it because we're fulfilling whims and wants and whatever? Do something romantic. Okay, check him out. The kids are going to bed. Nico, can I just get you to tuck them both in? Like I said to you guys in the last part, I do want to get their skills up so that they get top-notch toddler. Probably when they are children. That might be when we make the decision about which one is the heir and which one is the spare. Sorry, kids, but that is how it is. No, this is getting unhinged. I would put money on the fact that she's died from broken heart. Which one's Kara? I reckon that's one of Ash's grandkids, and their mum died in the last part. Why is it doing this? This is unhinged. So we need to go across to Ash. It is. Oh, she died by overheating. Now, I actually, you know how I said in the last part I hadn't had any signs of save corruption at all? I may have jinxed myself because when I tried to load into this household, because I wanted to try and grab Rachel's urn and move it to the grave, I couldn't. It wouldn't load. It just kept timing out. I'm sure that I could, if I moved them out, or him, I guess, now, out, and then demolished it. There's probably, last time I had that bug, it was custom content. All right, it's morning, and he's going to take paid time off. I heard some music. Why did I hear music? Oh, he's been promoted. He's not going to go to work ever again because we have other things to do with our lives, but that's okay. She's still grieving. She's never going to not be grieving because everyone keeps dying. It's very upsetting. No, take a shower over here. Automatically call the police when triggered. Robust inner workings or a shock upgrade. I think she'd prefer that. She's a criminal or a villain. I don't think she's going to go for the police link, but I could see her doing that. So why don't we get that done? I want to get some robotic vacuum cleaners. I don't know if they could go over these edges. Although robotic vacuum cleaners could be quite annoying on the ground floor of a house. This one's got a raised foundation, so it won't be as bad. But because electronics break in the rain and they don't stop at external doors and you can't stop them from stopping at external doors, they will go out into the rain. These guys wouldn't go very far because it's not a huge little deck, but they would go far enough that they would break. What are you doing? Oh, you're having your little moment. Yeah, no, I get it. Oh, the kids are hungry. We should probably get their needs sorted before we go visit Lilac. Yeah, Carissa, we can talk about how all of our relatives are dying. Oh, I gave the boys a slight makeover too. So they all have 2 outfits for most categories now. And I got a little tired of having to edit around Manuel being constantly in his underpants as much as I feel like he would do that. So I've put him in things that are slightly more concealing. Actually, you should just get out. Come on. I know you love water, my boy, but you're getting some food, and then once you've done that, we can head off. It's a beautiful day in Henford. This place has treated us very well for our first day here. They've moved in nice weather. Oh, you're sick. Maybe you could take some medicine? Oh, hey, Lilac's come looking for us because she's like, where are you? I thought you were coming over. Hey, Aunt Lilac. Are we done? Okay, you've had enough. It's fine. Let's go. I love that Lilac's turned up with one of our babies in her arms, not her babies, which are presumably here somewhere. They're both over by the tent. I took screenshots of them, and this is where I took the screenshot. So I guess the game actually remembered, which is surprising. This is Adeline, and this is Brennan. Their surname's Tenebrous, which I think it's like darkness or something. It's a Latin word. I'm going to look it up actually, because I may be talking out my butt. Dark, gloomy, or obscure. Hey, I was right. Good work, me. So their surname's Dark, Gloomy, and Obscure. pure, or at least is derived from that. Look at them. They're none of those things. And to be fair, neither's their mother. Nico, you are here to harvest all. Thank you. The bees are probably very grumpy, so we could help her out. Oh, honey! That means we can make a honey cake. Not that I want to right this second, but you know. I love how she comes over and she's talking in a flirty animation-y or a playful animation-y way about being sad. Rosea, where are you going, my dude? I would also like you to share the love with your cousin. Come on. Put her down. Let her say hello. I just want them to all know each other. I will talk to her and you talk to him. Everybody knows everybody. Not put him down. I'm not done. I know all of the toddlers are tired. It took us all day to get here, which is ridiculous, frankly. Oh, you're hot. It's hot here, apparently. This is how Sims die. Oh, we've got money. Sweet. Those will all be things that are in season. It is summer, apparently. And then I think what I'm going to have him do... Agnes's stall will probably be shut, won't it? Look what Synth made a long time ago. That's probably no good anymore. I'm just saying. So what I might do is I'm going to have Nico travel. I have a feeling they shut at 7, so this is probably a waste because it's just after 7. Yeah, they close at 7. I wasn't sure if they shut or if the Sims just hadn't spawned in yet, because that's obviously a thing that happens. Apparently he's decided to go to the bar and order a drink. Why don't I, in that case, we'll switch back to Honey. So we're back here again. Look at this. She's wild, by the way. She got the wild trait, if you can't tell. That is definitely not his hot weather. Look at him. He's got independent, which is the best trait of all traits. All right, you two, where are you going? You're off to play with your cousin's toys. We don't have one of these. Maybe you could play dolls. Have a big old chat to Lilac and find out how she's coping with being a new parent, all that kind of stuff. Give some parenting tips. That's a good idea. Swap baby milestone stories. We're not going to discuss expanding the family. She just did. I would like to get a dog and a cat. I want a barn cat that lives in the barn. Well, it doesn't have to just stay in the barn, but I want a barn cat. The consequences of having horses is grain. The consequences of grain is mice. The consequences of mice is snakes. You don't want snakes, so we want a cat to deal with the mice before it gets out of control. Oh, Roseo's communication level 4. Nice. I should actually check their stats. So she halfway to potty 3. She's doing okay. My concern is, in fact, they're both at a similar track. I think she's just got a little bit more thinking than he does. Their birthdays in... Oh, he'll be an adult too. Their birthday's in 3 days. I should be able to get that done, I reckon. Well, I should probably take the toddlers home, to be honest. It is like 9:30. It's pretty late. So we're home. We're just reading the kiddies to sleep. I decided we picked Nico up from the pub on the way home. He probably had a couple of drinks and she needed to pick him up because he wasn't safe to drive. Although I feel like in Henford, he could have walked. But also, they only just moved in, so he wouldn't necessarily know the way to walk. He's in here testing out the punching bag. It turns out, despite the physique the game has given him, it makes me wonder about his, how do I put this diplomatically, whether he's been supplementing in any way, because he only was halfway through fitness level 2 and he's probably gained that skill in the time that I've been interacting with him, because I've had him go for jogs and stuff. So he had no fitness skill. How does a sim look like this with no fitness skill? It doesn't make sense. He doesn't have active. He's self-assured, a love bug, and a music lover. Oh, can I get you to come in here? I actually wanted to try this. She can mentor him. Yeah, you can be active. I was just whinging about it. The game obviously heard me. You, madam, go back to bed. That will be why she got up, because she hates bedtime. All right, we're all off to bed. I might actually end this part here. I know we haven't done a huge amount. It was mainly like house tour and stuff. He's definitely living his best life. One thing I wanted to check was how old he is. Oh, okay. He's got a ways to go. I was a bit worried he'd be more up this end of the adult spectrum, and I was like, he's going to be an elder in 5 minutes, but no, we've got a bit more time. I'm going to leave this one here, like I said. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you like the new house. I think it's gorgeous. I'm sorry I couldn't shout out the creator of the shell. It is beautiful. I completely redid all the colouring and stuff because I needed it to be orange, but it's gorgeous. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.